and we here. This is episode number 20. She shoots, she scores. How is everybody else feeling today?
It's a wonderful day to be Rob T. Ongson.
Amen. Amen to that. Amen to that. Amen to that. We're gonna start off with our hot takes, man. Let's get straight into it. My hot takes. My first one: Angel Reese is going to have a better career than Brittany Griner. That is my hot take. Angel Reese will have a better career. Jordan, why do you do that? Brittany Griner. Listen. So what that means is Angel Reese will have to win an MVP. She'll have to win an MVP to do that, which I believe she has the talent to do so. And Anisha also have to win a championship, which I also believe she has the talent to do so. And she's got to win multiple defensive player of the year. I know. She's got to win multiple defensive awards. Yes, it is. She's got to make all defense at least 9 times. She's already at 1.2 steals a game, and she's at a half a block. She's the only thing right now that Brittany does better than Angel Reese right now. I'm talking about from rookie year, is that she's a better shot blocker. And Brittany Griner is 6'9". Angel Reese, however, does everything else better, including shoot from the outside perimeter. She has 3 pulls. Go with your hot takes. Somebody else give me a hot take. I'm gonna pull this up for Jordan. He run it if somebody else got a hot take. That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
My hot take is that America and the basketball world needs to know that there's more to the WNBA than Caitlin Clark, because I know she's done some great things these last few games. But let's not forget that there's 143 other players out there who definitely deserve our attention. Not only just with our show, because we do cover a wide berth of players out here, but I mean the media, you fans out there, know that there's more than that one girl from Iowa who's now playing for Indiana, because Angel Reese, get into her story. It's phenomenal. I think she does a great job with what she does as a forward. And I know people out there are always saying, she's stat padding. No, she's not. She is not. It takes a lot of talent to do what she's doing. And I think a lot of people who are just wearing the CC glasses of, she's the best, nothing else matters, take those off. And watch other rookies out there, because we got a great rookie class and a great bunch of players out there. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
Angel Reese. Again, Brittany Griner, Angel Reese, rookie year. Everything leans toward Reese, except for, like I said, the field goal percentage, outside field goal percentage, like I mentioned, leans towards Reese. Everything else, again, it's shot blocking, 6'9", and field goal percentage, 6'9". So my hot take: Angel Reese will have a better career than Brittany Griner. I love BG, but I'm going Reese. I'm going Reese. Anybody else with some hot takes? I know Jordan, I'll be cooking. I know. Let that simmer.
I get so tired of seeing that particular, what is it, stat head? I see that floating around the internet a lot.
I love it. Absolutely.
It's triggering to me.
I love it.
I was saying I did just get tired of seeing that. Was it Stat Head is the name of it? Is a website or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just see it a lot and just
with
other players.
I don't blame anybody, it is what it is. Jordan, what are you gonna say?
I don't have any hot takes today.
Okay,
but that's a hot man. You're saying Angel Reese is gonna be one of the 15 greatest players of all time then.
That's a great because
Brittany Griner is
that's a great way of putting it.
Before her career is over? Yes, sir.
That's a great way of putting it, Jordan. But I do believe that Reese will be one of the 15 greatest players in the WNBA. So you got you have Brittany Griner in the top 50? 15?
15. I think she was named top 15, wasn't she?
So yeah.
How long has she been playing? She came in when? 13?
Yeah.
What year?
She came in when I was
I forgot to look at this.
She came in 13, yes.
So 13. Oh, she's been in the league a while. Yeah.
She's like 33. She can stay around for another 6-7 years.
No, I was just saying, how long has she been in the league so far?
So the reason why I thought of this question is because they were when Angel first played against Brittany or BG, she didn't have the best game, and I wouldn't expect her to because that's BG. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect her to go off, but what I did know, and again, is growth mentality. If y'all keep sleeping on Reese, you're gonna be woken up. Growth mentality, right? So she loses the first game, she does bad. Everybody 4 for 14, blah 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 blah. She still managed to get a double. She plays the next game. The first shot she takes is from the top
jumper.
15. Yes, it's clean, and she just rips that shit clean. Boom!
And then 3 more.
Good for you. Good for you, because she's putting it together. And then like when I was watching her this last game, 19 points, 20 rebounds.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it is. She almost had a 20-20 game. Quinta Reese is great, but yeah, as soon as she had it just looked like the game was slowing down. Like her moves offensively weren't as rushed as I normally see them, but she was like in her own flow, and it just looked really great to see. So yeah, that's why I was like, she's gonna be a better player than EG. But it just didn't. I said she's gonna be a better player. 19 and 20. I said, let me look at these stats. Pull up the stats. Numbers don't lie, Jordan. Numbers don't lie.
I mean, they might be lying here.
Numbers don't lie. And that's funny that you say that. So we gonna go on the tweet or delete. That's hilarious. So my first thing to quote unquote tweet about. Let me pull this up for you. My first thing to quote unquote tweet about is Angel Reese actually having a 20 and 19 game. What are your thoughts on this? So in case y'all didn't
tweet
see
it.
Absolutely.
Retweet it.
That's the jumper I was talking about. She just ripped it clean.
Yeah.
Miss AB had 15 points, 15 rebounds, 9 assists. She is working on her game, and that's okay if they lost. Of course, I mean, it's not okay if they lost, but
I didn't like that they lost.
Her game, and that's
But-
give me that Sophie
Man,
Cutter.
look at that energy, man. So good.
Let me get like, again. She tapped it away from it, takes it to Monique Billings' chest,
And
bro.
won.
Yeah.
And won.
They're not ready
And-
for this.
Got it down to 11 points in the fourth quarter had they stayed
at
on that
this.
same train, but they did not.
Again, when she put, they gonna have a problem. But she's putting it together. They gonna have a problem on their hands because she locked up Hamby. She's like they gonna have a problem on their hands. They gonna have a problem on it. Yeah, my hot take is looking less hot. They gonna have
Most of Angel's defensive matchups, if you look over the course of the season, I wouldn't say she locks them all up, but she does very well. They don't score the way they normally do. Hamby, the twins in Dallas, Natasha
Aaliyah
Howard,
Boston,
Tina Charles. Like,
And if they do, they really have to work for it. They really got yeah.
And people don't give her credit for that. Like her defense, like they talk about a lot about her film.
Oh yeah.
And it's hard to stop Asia. Now she ain't stop her. She ain't stop Asia.
You can't stop.
She just slowed her down a little bit.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think people give her the credit for like the dirty work. You know what I'm saying? That she does. Go ahead.
She is the Grim Reaper of power forwards. When she comes through that door, it's a wrap. Like she is. Picture issue on her when she walked through that door, bro. Like y'all again, like Randy, why are you laughing? So let me read some of these comments. People, Quinta Falsa. I'm a CC fan. I can appreciate greatness. I didn't do nothing to Randy's computer.
Good job.
I'm not the one who follows one and dislikes another. The rest that isn't me. I don't blame you.
Who said that?
Quinta Falsa. He put, "I'm not the one who follows one player and dislikes the rest. That isn't me."
Shout out Quinta.
Yeah,
Quentin.
respect.
I'm sorry if I said your name wrong, but shout out.
It's Spanish. Quinta Falsa.
Oh, Quinta.
Cuenta Falsa. Quinta Falsa. Here go, Randy. He was laughing. He thought I booted the main booter.
Not yet. Okay.
Okay.
I said it's a little late to hop on that train,
What was you
bro.
gonna say?
I'm trying to tell you about Angel Reese at the beginning of the season. You didn't want to listen. Now you
said
trying
his
to
name
jump
is-
over and look at you.
That's true.
I mean, it sounds like he's flipping a little bit. Does it not?
He's a habitual line stepper.
The light switch.
Because he
He
didn't
got the
sound
red
like that when
pill.
I first got on the show. It was a little twisted. But I'm happy that you come to the light.
No, I never thought Angel Reese was. But y'all know this.
No, you never did. You never did. I'm just joking with you.
I got she cool. Like that's why I got nervous when I met her too. So I don't blame her. So it's cool. What was I gonna say? All right, the next tweet. I think y'all gonna delete this one. I think you know the temperature of this room.
Delete. No, I don't know what it is.
Starting to fight with Caitlin Clark. She's hyping up the crowd. Skylar is like, nah, don't do that here near my bench. Tweet or delete. What are we thinking about this? What's your thoughts on this?
Where
I got like
At
several,
home?
but I'm happy we just
What
had
does
a
the tweet say?
Yeah, let me read that again.
Are you talking about the
let's
subject
see.
matter or the tweet
Skies behind
itself?
love.
You tell me.
And so,
Unacceptable. Skylar's one of my favorite players. Love her, but she even sped up to make contact with CC. Shaking my head. Funny how CC didn't even respond. Didn't phase her one bit. And then, if I could, actually, funny enough, if I could, like, well, y'all gonna tell me how y'all feel about this. So, like, she tells Skylar, what you call it? Caitlin tells him to stop crying. Tells him to stop crying.
Whoa.
Yeah, she tells him to stop crying right here. She's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
She's so slick because she does this and nobody says anything.
Mhm.
If that was anybody else, it'd be like, oh, look at them, they're sore. Like, what? That's not good sportsmanship. Blah blah
Yep.
blah.
Like if
She
it's
can get
Angel.
away with it. Well,
So,
if
and
it
that-
was her, they'll be talking about that on Sports Center.
No,
Agreed.
keep going. Yeah, keep going. Because you just said a word that made me want to think of something. So if I could.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it happening. I'm just saying, I just think it's like if she does it, then everything is okay. But if anybody else does it, especially if it's Angel, then it's like she's demonized for,
Mhm.
hyping up her crowd or, Angel doesn't do that. But I'm saying like, or saying stop crying or whatever. Like DT was antagonizing us last night. Like I was so mad at DT, but that's the player DT is. I mean, it's a part of the game, so I don't really put too much stock into it. But I just think it's funny how it's celebrated with her, but if it was the opposite, it would be trouble.
A double
Absolutely.
standard.
And if I could, Edna Mode put, why does
Edna
the
Mode.
WNBA have so much drama? I have no clue. Then some Andy wrote Becky Hammon. We're gonna get to Becky Hammon in a few minutes.
Mhm.
But this is what Noelle Quinn had to say
I
about
respect Christy. Been in this league for a long time, played for her in Russia. We're just having a spirited conversation about gamesmanship. That's it.
And I didn't know if y'all saw Noelle Quinn's reaction, but she went over to Christy's side and had a conversation at the end of the game, just about all of that. But that was her response to everything. So you tweeting and deleting.
I'll tweet it because I kind of see what JBoog was saying earlier, but I think we don't want to like neuter these athletes from having personalities, but like
Right.
at the same token, one day something's gonna happen to the Fever and Caitlin where they may not be on the winning end of things, and how is she gonna feel when she has someone else and they rub it in her face and they tell her to stop crying? It's just not,
Andy put, do you think Skylar Diggins-Smith instigated with CC? I'll say this, Andy. Do I think Skylar Diggins-Smith like Caitlin Clark hyping up the home crowd in front of her bench? Not really.
No.
I think that Skylar Diggins-Smith is an accomplished veteran in the league, in the WNBA, who's not going to let a 22-year-old rookie do that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't...
Right.
For Skylar, for her, she just earned the respect if she doesn't already have it. She earned the respect of her teammates.
Right.
And you're Caitlin on the other side, right? You're saying, I am the 22-year-old rookie. I am the face of the WNBA, and this is my home crowd, and I can hype them up if I choose to. So it's like, I can see it on both sides, so I'm not mad at it. And I'll say this to Rob's point. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. So there'll be a time when she'll get humbled, just like she humbled them. Because if you remember the Seattle game, this is the third or fourth incident where a member of their team has attacked or harmed or gotten face of Caitlin, right?
Right.
Victoria Vivians.
Yeah.
I forget. I think it was Mercedes Bus on that. I forget the second person. So they're always going back and forth and joining each other. So I think again, Caitlin was doing what she should do as a competitor. I mean, I don't think she was rubbing it in their face if she was trying to do it intentionally or whatever. Maybe I don't know her thought process behind that. But I mean, getting your crowd hype is nothing wrong. I've seen several athletes do that. But again, Skylar Diggins-Smith is like, you ain't doing that here. Go take that over there. So I don't think what she did. And to answer your question, I put with the drama, all NBA players do this, and it's no problem. Sometimes there is a problem. Sometimes there's a problem. And when it is, it's not a bigger issue than what it needs to be. And that's why I didn't really put this on my TikTok. Because I'm like, I'm not going to make the NBA or WNBA or whatever I want to keep it positive. So I'm not going to talk like this stupidity. It was stupid. Noelle Quinn went over there. She said what she needed to say. And two of them got their words off, and that's it. I mean, they're not going to fight. You lost. It's 3-1. It's 3-1. Season series is 3-1. So,
I missed the part. Did we delete it or tweet it?
That's what I was asking everybody. We tweeted or deleting it.
I tweeted. This whole portrayal of Caitlin Clark as a innocent hero, it does get frustrating because there's been a lot of Caucasian villains, in American sports, from, JJ Redick to, Christian Leitner to Brian
Man.
Bosworth, like to all of these people that sort of are like the hero. Even Aaron Rodgers, like, I mean, these people like heroes turned villains, regardless of race. I mean, ultimately, the quality of play wins out over time. Everybody wanted Sharapova to beat Serena, and we all know how that ended up. So, it's overall, like, at the end, skill is gonna win, and it'll show at the end of the day, or the end of the careers anyway.
Rena Penrose, hey, what's good, Rena? We appreciate you. She on Twitter.
Oh, that's what that is? Because I didn't
Yeah,
understand.
Yeah, we
was
on Twitter,
I don't know the
Facebook,
lingo.
YouTube, all that good stuff.
No,
We just
yeah.
it was
so good.
MSG. I was like, I'm hungry for dinner now.
Somebody put Larry Bird.
Yes, I'm
Jordan,
old,
to
I'm
your
sorry.
point.
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
Yeah, that's another
Right,
one.
and we love Larry Bird.
We love Larry Bird.
If you, I
But
was
no one protected these people. Like, they didn't get special treatment.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
people didn't treat. I mean, like, they took their lumps. Lambeer used to rough up Bird all the time. Like
That's true.
Julius Erving punched him in the face. Barkley choked him. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, these things happened to him, and he just had to deal with it. So I mean, protecting her. I mean, if she's gonna talk all this smack, like, she has to be able to take the hits too.
You're right.
It is
And
what it is.
And I'm good with her talking the shit. If you're
Yeah,
gonna,
it's
you're gonna-
fine. It's fine.
Right.
Yeah, it's fine. But
Yes.
you got to take it when you lose too.
Right. Yes, that was very poignant. Everybody. Yes, I agree with
I
that.
agree.
Yeah.
And also, too, she's 2 more technical fouls away from being suspended for a game, which I
That's
know
a great
JBoog
point.
and I were talking about. And she's like, "I'll buy
Great
you lunch if that were to ever happen." But
I don't think they're not gonna
not gonna
suspend her.
happen. But I'm just saying her attitude's kind of started to
They're gonna
veer a
rescind them
little.
all.
Yeah, I just think she.
The Applebee's bottomless fries is
There you
right
go.
is on the line.
Go, Andy Robin. You finish up here. You're my fault.
You're fine. Like, look, I get it. The swagger's all good and all, but like, I think her attitude's gotten to the point where it's gone from like confidence to just plain old cockiness, and it's going to endanger not herself but her team too. And these opponents, if SES, who's really competitive but also one of the more amiable players out there in the league, is frustrated with her, I'm telling you, wait till these teams realize she's not a rookie anymore, and they'll start to not give her that rookie treatment. They're going to try to give her the whooping that they're looking to give her. Be careful what you do, because they're going to start with their knives.
If y'all watching this, I am not condoning. So thank you, Quinza. I am not condoning violence. I am not telling anybody to fight anybody like that. That's if anybody's misinterpreting those words, do not.
How did they get that?
I don't misinterpret those words. What I am saying though is, and then to your point, Jordan, you brought up Larry Bird. You know me, I'm watching Winning. I was watching Winning Time last night after the Angel Reese game.
Yeah.
And he was talking about Magic Johnson. He's like, your fate. He called him fate because he smiles all the time, and etc. And then Larry Bird, he's like, because I think he had like a regular T-shirt on at some dinner with David Stern, and he called him asshole. And he's like, but I'm real. And then every his wife, Magic's wife, and like his girlfriend, everybody in Magic's family was saying like Larry Bird was just real because he's just being himself. And that's why, he would talk shit, and then he would just back it up, and then he would be prepared for what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, to your point, the media wouldn't. It would just the media loved Larry. They gave him Rookie of the Year over Magic.
Right.
But it wasn't like you just said. They didn't. It wasn't like, oh, Julius Erving punched him. This person is a thug.
Right. Right.
Whatever.
Right,
Like
yeah.
that. They just let the competitors be competitors.
Right.
That's what they did. They let the athletes be athletes.
Mhm.
So that's the thing that we don't like as as fans, especially as minority fans, right? You don't like
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just let them be boopers. You know what I'm saying? Skylar Diggins-Smith should have done what she did. She should back her team. You know what I'm saying? She should have done more. But Kayla should have done more too. On the other, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. It's just a game. I'm not gonna make it too much more into that. It's just a game.
If the shoes
It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a game. Yeah. What? Tweet. All right. I really want to get Boog's comment when she comes back, but I want y'all to start off on this. So retweeting or deleting. This is what Becky Hammon. She had to say this about the Erica Hamby.
Erica Hamby.
That's one of my favorite players. So, but this was her response to when she got questioned about it.
Philosophy's home courts, and then she filed the suit. I know you can't talk about it specifically, but my question is, what
I
would
can
you
give you
like?
some facts. I can give you some facts. Want some facts?
I do want facts, and I also would like to know, what would you like to tell people about your integrity as a coach and the integrity of the organization you work for? Here's some facts.
Been in either the WNBA or the NBA for now 25 years. I've never had an HR complaint, never, not once. I still didn't actually, because Dearica didn't file any. She didn't file with the Players Union. She didn't file with the WNBA. Those are facts. It's also factual that nobody made a call about trading her until Atlanta called us in January. That's a fact. Okay. And so, to me, I mean, there's just an I'm sorry, the bullying. I spoke to her every day. She wanted to practice, she practiced. She didn't, she didn't. Over the top care, actually.
Mm.
Over the top care.
Which is positive. All right. What are your thoughts on all of it? Look, I want you to
Yeah,
start first.
delete that.
Delete it.
Delete that,
Can she
Becky.
even say those things about what's going on?
Right.
Isn't
Like,
this
why
like
are you
a
talking about
And he
that?
just said that.
isn't this a
Becky's worried-
lawsuit? Can't you like
Oh.
not say these things in public? Because like there's a lawsuit going on or whatever, right? Like you can't make comments on an ongoing case, investigation, whatever, right? Or
Well,
Yeah, that was not very smart. I don't know why she decided to do that. I know she probably feels some kind of way, but you cannot, like, you're just shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, for sure.
She
Basically,
just
like,
opened
don't
up
ever.
all her communications to Discovery, and he put
Right. Yep.
Yeah,
Used in a court of
Can't.
law.
right.
that's
No comment
I mean,
would have
so we
worked
deleting
just
that?
fine.
For
Delete it.
yeah,
It's too late to delete
Yeah,
it, but
I mean, it's
it
too
needs to
late
be
to delete it.
deleted.
It's
Right.
it's out
deleted.
there.
It should have been
Right.
deleted. We'll
It
see.
should have
By
been deleted.
the way,
They
by
should have
saying
cut her
getting
mic. Who
trades-
was running their presser? I would have cut that mic so fast. Like,
should've-
wait,
That
wait a
one should
minute.
have looked at their PR. That one should have looked. That one should have looked straight to
Oh,
their
we're having
PR.
technical difficulties. I'm sorry.
That's
Just
tough,
say-
bro. That's tough. Yeah, that.
I don't know why. I mean, she answered it, but
What are y'all? What a better
Mm-mm.
question. What are y'all thoughts on what she said?
I don't. She just needs to not say anything for one, but for two, for what she said, it doesn't.
Yep.
It doesn't change anything. It's almost making it seem like now you're kind of victim blaming. Like
Mhm.
you're trying to
Yeah.
negate everything that
Right.
she's saying. Like it doesn't
Right.
matter if you offered her practice or not, or
Right.
if she ever made a complaint or not. The facts are the facts. You got investigated. They saw some wrongdoing. She didn't appreciate the level of the what you got like as a punishment. So she's, going a little bit further with it. But what you said doesn't negate what happened. I mean, what happened to her or what she felt happened to her. In those cases, just shut up and give her what, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shut up and give her what she wants. Like whatever it
Yeah.
is, apologize or whatever, make
Right.
it right instead of
Yes.
trying to fight it. Because, I mean,
Yes.
you're not going to look any less guilty than
Right.
saying something like that. You know what I'm saying? I know she probably wants to defend, but I ain't a lawyer. I was going to go to law school, but at least I know that much. Like, don't put yourself in that position because now you look even more guilty than you would have been or, whatever that came out to be. So I'm upset with Becky because, I mean, y'all know the Aces are my team. That has nothing to do with me loving my players and stuff, but just Becky,
That's a
that
great
just was
point.
not a good move. That wasn't a good move for her. So
Well-
she should have just not said anything because what
Right.
she said meant
Untweet it.
nothing.
Ditto. Yeah.
Don't tweet it. Definitely don't.
Yeah, it's very interesting because like, can you imagine like a male NBA coach commenting about some player that got traded away
No.
months ago
Oh.
about some private detail like this? Becky, this is why you're not in the NBA, Becky. This is why you didn't get a job. You couldn't hold it in. You couldn't hold it in, girl. I mean, all of those are probably factual statements, everything she said, but I mean, but Dearica was kind of arguing about like harassment and stuff like that, which, I mean, all that's like all those things probably happened, in the wake of harassment, yeah.
Dearica's-
Right.
Go. Yeah, my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off, Jordan. I
No,
mean,
it just doesn't shed light on the probable harassment that took place and the victim shaming that JBoog touched on. 100% agree with her.
yeah, and then I don't know if y'all saw her kid, Erica's kid, her family, I believe, was holding up the signs. Talking
Oh
about,
no, what did the sign say?
You for real? Yeah, I thought
I
y'all.
didn't want. I mean, I watched the game, but I really wasn't. I had switched it off because Chicago was playing, so I was going back and forth.
Oh, I was watching that. I was locked in. Yeah. Oh, she has some signs of. Yeah, she got. So Hamby also got booed.
Yeah,
She
I
got
saw
booed.
that.
yeah.
I saw
Those are
that.
cool.
I tweeted
Of
that out.
course not. She got
That
booed
was
because
not
she's
cool.
suing their
Yeah.
team because she wants to have children. I mean, you know what I'm saying? WNBA players have children. Like, come on, that's stupid.
That's
Women's
just
the
a
women
little
in the
low.
bounce. More that woman. For
Right.
what she's doing. Absolutely. She's a pioneer. She's a
Like, you
and
can
she's always
boo
been one of
her
my
for
favorite players.
being.
You already know that. You already know that, huh?
You can boo a player just as a sports fan, but that's not why they were booing her, and that's disrespectful. A
Mhm.
private matter, a personal matter. As far as that, you're booing her for her right as a woman is just stupid.
Great.
It's classless.
There you go.
Right. I was there when you.
I saw this one.
All right, and that's the. All right, but this is the signs that I was talking about. Let me see if I can share this on the fall. And then we're gonna try last tweet on some positivity. We heard Hamby changed the name for women. Hamby, thank you. I agree. Yeah, love me some D, man.
That's
Shout
her
out
little
to me.
daughter right there in the
Where am
pink.
I at? Right? This
Yeah.
one?
Yeah. That's not her.
I don't know. You gotta know that. I don't know that.
I don't watch her like that.
Oh,
so.
Dom. I know him. He's one of my old writers.
Man, speaking
He's
of
a good
writing,
dude.
website almost finished. All right.
But yeah.
The last two, actually, there's two more tweets. Camila Cardoso scoring double figures for the second night in a
My
row.
girl.
Tweet or delete 12 points for
Tweet.
rebounds. She handled her own
Retweet
again.
that.
That's
Yeah,
And
retweet it to the moon.
then shout out to the refs for being jerks. Because
We
she
gonna
could
talk
have had a
about the rest
2020 game as well.
Yeah, what about them refs?
We're gonna talk about the rest today. So all right. So we tweeting that, and then the last thing is always we gotta come up with a second name to use. Hold on. You gotta come up with like a name for set up. But I'm pretty used to. Oh, they don't hate me. I don't want y'all hate me. Damn, breaking my heat. So Angel Wilson.
Oh, here we go again.
Angel Wilson posted today, fresh out of the pack. Fresh out of the pack.
I knew
right?
this.
So this was her in her fresh white tee. You already
Fresh
know.
white
Shout
tee.
out- Like, it's fresh, it's clean, it's nice, right? All right, so that's what Angel posted. After Angel posted that, Mr. Bam, Bamonte, Adebayo, do people still iron their clothes or did it stop after COVID? Bam tweeted, I'm gonna put that up. Hold up, my fault. I got y'all. What are your thoughts? Tweet or delete? Are we deleting any tweets?
Yeah,
Are we
I think
retweeting them? Oh, I love this one.
Close.
What? That's
Right.
my shirt.
You know what I mean?
All right. Ugh. That's a fresh white tee. Love you some Angel Wilson. You already know how I feel about Bam. That's one of my favorite players. Shout out to Bam.
I'm going to say what I said last time. Asia, you my girl. I'm only concerned about your play on the court. I am not in your business like that. When you're ready to let us know, you will let us know.
That's true.
I'm good. Come on my show.
Amen. Hey, that's all of that. Everything. Everything.
But that was funny. I didn't
Yes.
know he tweeted that. I didn't know he tweeted that.
I thought that was like, hey, wait, why he tweeted that? All right.
No wonder the timeline was in shambles. I was wondering, it was something going on I didn't understand because I never saw his thing, but the timeline was going crazy yesterday.
Yeah, well, you did again. I'm shout out to Bamonte. We're looking forward in new WNBA season. We're gonna be speaking about you a lot more in the next few months coming up. But yeah, shout out to Bamonte about that. Next segment we have is Would You Rather? I'm gonna keep this quick though, but I want to ask: Would you rather have Ryan Howard for the next 5 years or Satu Sabali?
Satu Sabali.
Start it off. Why?
I just like her game, the tempo she brings to the game, and her dedication to just improving her craft all the time. Like, I know she had that setback during the Olympic pre-trials in February, but she was just so determined to come back. And watching her play during the Olympics, see how much she wanted to be back out. Like, I just saw a lot from her that made me feel like, you know what, if I could build a franchise and get a player like her, I'd get her on my team. And then on Friday night, she was one of the highlights for the Dallas Wings, which admittedly that was a really difficult game against the Connecticut Sun.
Yes.
But Look, she looked like she was just like nothing ever happened. She looked like Satu Savali, the way we expect her to be. So I like the youth and enthusiasm from her, and she's certainly someone I would want on my team.
Amen. Amen. That was well said. Anybody else with a thought on that one?
I'll go Ryan.
You go right.
I mean, I like Satu as well, but I mean, she got better after the Olympics. She's back on her team now. They win in games. She's back to her old self after her small, not small, but her injury that she had. But she's a force if you get her going. So
Yes.
I would like to go with Miss Howard.
Yeah, I think Randy, you got one. I'm trying to pull up these stats for both of y'all. I think I'm pull. I don't know what. Let me see if I got. I'm trying to pull up the stats for y'all. I got it pulled up for like big careers. So I'm sure it's proper.
I think I'd also go with Ryan Howard. She's 24. Savely's 26. And Ryan Howard's so explosive. I just love watching her play. You know, she's incredible. I just love watching her play.
This is for their careers. So this is for their careers. It's for their careers. So Satu, beater.
That doesn't even count. I hate that stat.
She's
I hate
averaging
the
less points.
dude. I hate the head-to-head.
She's a better shooter. She shoots from the floor better, and she's a better shooter. She's a better shooter. That's the two of them. Now I'll say this because I'll give it my thoughts. Who am I picking for the next 5 years? Which one is going to be in their prime in the next 5 years? Still,
Yeah.
They probably both will be.
Ryan will be entering Ryan will be 29, right? And then Stats will be like 32.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay. With this being said, Ryan's a better scorer, but Satu, I'm picking Ryan. I'll go Ryan. Ryan, I got the shooting MVP pick, and I hate it pains me to say that because I just like cover wings too. I'm gonna go Ryan. This thing. I wanted to see your thoughts.
How go for it.
Yes, yeah.
Like, how much growth do you see in either of them?
No. Well,
That's a great question.
I don't think she's plateaued though, and it is a good question. I mean, she could put up 10 rebounds, or she could,
And
15 and 10,
Ryan could
16 and 10.
Exactly.
But yeah, you're right. Ryan's gonna average 20. Yeah, I mean, we picked Ryan. We both picked Ryan. So yeah, Ryan's gonna average 20. But she
can improve on her shooting.
huh?
She can improve on her shooting. Her field goal percentage has gone up every year for the last 3 years. So that can still improve every step.
Speaking of it, that's funny that you say that. Speaking of improvement, I want to get into our debate segment. So I wanted to ask, all right, Camila Cardoso picked up a foul last night, or a technical foul. And then, I didn't know if y'all saw this, but the broadcaster was saying she was speaking Spanish.
Oh, that got me so hot.
You know what I mean?
So the broadcasting crew was saying she's speaking Spanish, even though she's obviously Brazilian. And the national language in Brazil is Portuguese.
Yes.
Being set out on the floor. And she might have said it in Spanish. She is from Brazil. So,
Oh my God.
Rossi will step to the
So
She's so arrogant.
What are y'all
She's from Brazil. I wonder if she said it in Spanish.
Like,
What?
it's like saying to me, oh, he must be speaking Chinese because he's Asian. And it's like, no.
You got Japanese, Korean,
Filipino, and I speak English. But yeah, no.
Tagalog, for sure.
Tagalog, yeah.
Yeah.
Mindanao. Yeah. You can go down that rabbit hole, but I mean, that just shows the arrogance or ignorance, I think, that some people have about cultures and race and ethnicities, and I think that's just a systemic problem we have in our country. I don't know about the rest of the world, because I've only lived in the Philippines, and never mind that. Like, we can't just make presumptions just because, oh, she's from South America, everyone speaks Spanish. Like I said, it'd be like looking at me and Jordan saying, oh, you guys are Asian, so you must be Chinese, both of you guys, or you're Japanese. It's like, no, bro.
No, definitely.
I didn't want to cut you. Okay, so there's a question. Good because I let you get your bar off. Is the officiating in the WNBA biased?
It wasn't even about that. We started going off.
What are you gonna say?
No, I said I'm sorry. I started going off, and it wasn't even about that. It's about
that's fine.
officiating.
The other example I was going to show is when Caitlin hit the stanchion. I was going to say, does the WNBA have an officiating problem when it comes to making sure that these players are having fair play, but they also have the ability to have questionable calls not be made in these high pressure games.
Well, of course.
I mean, Camilla didn't do anything, so I don't even know what she got a tech for. I mean, she was talking to the ref, but it didn't look like she stumped her foot or got. I mean, because sometimes they get, you'll get a tech. I think who got a tech? Asia got a tech yesterday for slamming the ball down.
Yeah.
When she got called for a foul or whatever. But I didn't see Camilla do anything. She was talking to the ref like she normally does. She was subbing out, and then they called a tech. So I mean, we didn't see the camera on her, but I didn't see her having any crazy emotion. So I just thought that was uncalled for. But I see sometimes they're happy with the whistle if you're showing too much emotion or if they feel like you're doing too much. So I mean, I think they need to calm down a tad. It's getting to be a lot. I think I saw someone wrote out how many fouls were called. Was it just yesterday? Like 600 and something? Like it was like some crazy number. And they were like, one team alone or one game alone was 47 or something. It was just something weird.
Ooh.
And they were just like, we got to do something about like the officiating. Like you got to let these people play. Like
It's so funny you say that because in my head, I think of Alyssa Thomas beating the crap out of Angel Reese 4 plays in a row down the floor.
Right.
Like I'm just thinking about that as you're saying all that.
But they didn't blow a whistle at all for any of that.
Like one time she got her neck, and
Let's just say some people get more whistles than other people. I don't get, like, they're not consistent in the way that they do it. And I know every ref is different, but it's crazy.
Go Vols put is free speech not allowed in here, and I'm like, yeah, of course it is. I mean, I don't know why it would be.
But ignorance needs to be called out.
Yeah,
is that what they're talking about?
Ignorance gets called out, but free speech is. I'm not gonna curse y'all. That's stuff. Yeah, like I don't think anything else. Yeah, but ignorance is called out. But we not. Like, I don't care what you say. Just don't say something stupid. But what I was gonna say though, I think the complete opposite. I think that they need to call as many fouls as they need to do. They need to clean up this game. I do not want to see women getting beaten up in the paint all day. That is not the game that I watch. And
there's levels to it.
On the men's side, it is nothing like this. If you breathe on them wrong, they call it foul. I'm not. It's like they're waiting for somebody to draw a blow to throw a punch. It's like that's what they're waiting for. And I'm like, just call the damn foul. Just call the foul. Call the foul.
In some instances, though, you don't think sometimes they're blowing the whistle just for literally nothing, and then other people are getting beat up. Like I think it needs to be. I think we're both right in a sense. Like they need to find a fine medium because right now it's not.
Randy, they need to do a 2-minute review. Like that 2-minute review thing in the
that just is a report to let you know what they got wrong, and then you be pissed off when you're reading it. It's just like, thanks, we told you that in the game it was wrong. Thanks, you validated your wrongness. Here's a report of everything we got wrong in the last minutes. That would be bad, and I don't when they do get bad. What are you gonna say, Randy? Yeah, call that foul, man. That's the one. Call the foul. I hear you, Randy. Call the foul. There's no reason why these women should be getting beat up in the paint. Like I'm going. Each team should be shooting 15 to 20 free. That's the thing. Like it's ridiculous.
And by the way, Chicago is dead last in free throw attempts. So we need to look at that. They were one of the top teams, and now they're one of the bottom teams. So something's going on.
If I'm Teresa Weatherspoon, I'm going to send that to the league. I'm sending every single game. And that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be. I'm like, call the foul. It's like, it's not only Chicago. It's Chicago too. Especially when you got the biggest perimeter players in the game. I'm sorry, interior players in the game. You got Angel Camilla. Also, all they do is attack the rim. And I'm just like, again, it's like, call them out. It's all the fouls. Like, but I can't wait until because they're gonna have a committee's rule. They're gonna have to change the game in the next over the summer, like over the break. They're gonna have to come together and figure out. Is they're gonna have to start the freedom of movement. We're gonna sit around.
Let me ask this: do you think that there's a bit of a bias because they feel like I'm not siding with the refs, Do you think that this is happening with Chicago in particular because they're thinking, oh, Camille and Angel can take care of themselves, so don't worry about that. We don't have to call the fouls on that, which if that is the case, that is wrong, but I'm just kind of, posing that question to y'all.
Nah, I don't think that. I think it's, I think it's something else.
Mhm.
I think it's something else. Honestly, I do think it's something else. I don't think that they like Angel for whatever reason it is. I don't know
That's
why.
a shame.
She talked about this the other day when she talked about fault. Listen, what God puts his hands on, there ain't nothing you're gonna be able to do. Watch her get her three. Like, it don't matter. They don't have to call. She just gonna have to keep working hard and keep doing what she gotta do, and it will work the way it needs to work. That's all she has to do.
And that's why she always comes out on top. But as a fan, we hate to see
Y'all know how
them
the
getting
story
hacked
ends.
and nobody's calling it. But then they breathe, they look this way, and now they have 5 fouls. And it's like, what?
Right.
I just want balance. That's all I want. I just want balance, and I understand like rookies versus vets. The vets are probably going to get more calls than the rookie. Rookie's probably not going to get that, but it's getting ridiculous. So officiating on both sides, I just want them to be fair. If you're going to call it a lot on one side, call it a lot on the other side. It just doesn't make sense.
I can't wait. All I'm gonna say is I can't wait. So all I'm gonna say is, so Go Vols put. We're talking about something completely different, and he's been trolling the whole time. I'm gonna call you out. No, you ain't saying nothing bad though. He ain't saying you are not. Let me be clear, Vols. You ain't saying nothing bad. You've not said one bad thing, but he's just trolling. So what he did, the last thing he wrote was CC got Rookie of the Year on lock. She got MVP on lock already too. That was his question. I'm not gonna ask that.
Oh, he had a question.
I'm not gonna ask that as a serious question because you got Angel Wilson, right? But what I will say is this. Juju blocking as a guard, she gonna have the league on lock for at least 2 years, at least 2 or 3 years. But when Juju comes in the minute she steps foot on that on WNBA court, that chapter is over. There will be a new chapter in the league, and y'all will see it. I ain't gotta say too much of it, but y'all gonna see it. That's all I'm gonna say. When she walks on that court, the game has changed into a different era. There's nothing like you issuing on Kate. I think she's a great player. Like the changing of
Everybody has their time.
Everybody has their time. And Caitlin's time is not over. It won't be over in the next 5 to 10 years. What I'm saying is I don't even know about the fanfare. What I will say is the basketball world, the eyes will be on Juju. Like, she will be the new one. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Paige is gonna get that love the way Caitlin is getting it. I'm saying no. But Paige is awesome. Paige is an awesome player. How about that? But Paige play. I'm just not feeling just rambling because Paige also can hold her own too.
Oh yeah, Paige is
But
gonna be
he
great.
trolling, so I'm like, let me troll back a little bit. Because y'all know I like CC. But again, it's like we talking about something different, and he just he's trying to be a troll. So all right, let me troll back a little bit. That's how.
Well, Asia Wilson is the only conversation in MVP as far as I'm concerned. So
How many votes is gonna win by? How many votes?
So if she's locked up MVP, who is second in MVP in your guys' eyes?
What a great question.
Fee or Brianna?
Who y'all got second MVP voting? We're gonna say JBoog. My fault.
Stewie or Fee?
Who or Fee? Stewie plays with Sabrina. I'm going Fee.
I'm going Stewie.
Oh, look at me.
I'll go Stewie.
Yeah, look at him.
Go look at him. Do it.
Everybody's looking at him.
Rand.
Yeah, I'm going Fee. I don't blame you. I love Stewie.
He's been going crazy these last few games, so I don't know. It's going to be the second. If we're looking at second, I think it's going to be a little toss up. Even though Sabrina's doing well, I think Stewie's starting to find her stride. So we'll see. I don't know.
Now, let me ask y'all this. So we had 2 more debate questions. One of them was on Becky Hammon. How y'all feel about that? Y'all still want to talk about that a little bit more? No?
I don't have anything else to say.
I think we're good on that one. All right, the next one I'll ask. We're gonna get into it. This Angel, so she had a 2010 game, or she should have had a 2020 game. She missed one free throw when I was watching too. All right, but she had a 1920 game, almost had a 2020 game. I wanted to ask, does Angel Reese's performance in the last stretch of games demonstrate her ability to become a future MVP, or am I crazy? And is this just too outlandish to think of?
No.
And before y'all say that, let me just share this with you. I know, Dorn, Let it go through your brain. I know.
I like Angel Reese, guys.
Let it
What the
matriculate.
hell?
The most 15,
Now you got me
15
side-eyeing
rebound
Jordan.
game.
Like, what?
I like Angel Reese.
I know you do. I know you do. I know you do.
I don't make
I know that. This is on my the reason why I said that is because when I brought up she's gonna be better than Brittany Griner. I know it's tough. It's tough, right? But again, WNBA players with the most 15 rebounds performances. Asia Wilson, then you got Reese, Stewart, Tia Charles. All three of them have MVPs on their name.
Oh yeah.
She will be
All three of them
multiple
have MVP on their name.
winner of MVP before her career is over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she's gonna win any MVPs, man. Not because she's not a great player, but like, if she doesn't, first of all, she's not gonna win it this year. Probably not next
Oh,
year.
no.
And then probably not the next couple years after that, because Caitlyn might get one, and then Juju comes in, and then then you just run out of time. Like you were just in the wrong era.
You say
No.
you don't. I don't think that. I don't think that at all.
Me
I don't
either.
think yeah, I disagree with that.
Ditto.
Asia, so that's like saying Angel Wilson. Hold up. I bet. What did he put? He put it demonstrates officials don't know how to call travel or double dribble. I bet CC can fly to Moscow and back. Oh, he's being silly. Yeah, he's being silly. He's being silly. He's being silly. If y'all have insightful comments, I would love to read them. But shout out to the folks for watching it. Right. I just say yes. Who y'all make? So, Jordan, you kind of answered the question I was going to ask. Do you think Clark is going to win an MVP before Reese?
Yeah. I mean, she has the national narrative behind her.
And the numbers.
She has bigger numbers. Her team's performing slightly better. I mean, they're both not going to win it this year, obviously, but like I could see a world in where the narrative is built around her early in the season and she carries it over and wins an award before Reese does. I just think that there's a groundswell and people kind of want her to be the MVP. So I think that's the direction it's going to go. Also, scoring is highly favored. Scoring is highly consistent with winning MVP. She scores more points. She's like 8th in the league or whatever. So, and leads the league in assists. So, I mean, I can see a world in where she wins MVP multiple before Angel Reese wins one.
What you going? I don't think Reese gonna let that happen though. But what you gonna say, Bug?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, Angel has to fight tooth and nail for everything she does. She does.
It's crazy.
She's a fighter. She's a dog. She doesn't give up. She puts her mind to something. And I mean, I'm not gonna say who will get it first because I don't know. But Jordan's probably right that the narrative will be surrounding that, and and CC performs, so I can see her maybe getting it. But I stick to that. Angel will have multiple MVPs before her career is done. I'm not saying next year. I'm not saying year 3, but I believe that Angel is going to be one of the best to do it in her lane. As far as being a 4 in this league, she's going to change some things with her play, and she's going to be one of the best to ever do it. So she's definitely going to get some. I don't know when, but it's going to happen.
Paula, so if I could, Paula, and I will get Randy and Rob's question or answers. Paula put, I will agree to disagree. Who will win a championship before CC? So he thinks the Angel will win before CC, and but if she wins a championship, she's gonna win MVP. They're gonna give a chance. They're gonna give. You know what I mean?
Well, finals MVP.
Finals MVP, yeah.
What I'm thinking is this: like, okay, I'm thinking you got a championship team, right? Your team has won a lot of games, right?
Look what they did to Asia last year.
It's true. That's true. That's why I don't want to keep going. But all right. So but then again, it's not all. But New York also had a great season. You know what I'm saying?
But they weren't number 1.
But then you don't always give it to them. Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
That's what you just said.
No, what I was trying to say is when you win a lot of games, they're gonna look at you as a candidate, and that's what I was saying. So if she's a champion, if she wins a championship, she's gonna already be in that realm. And people are going to look at her as the focal point.
You're saying after. Okay. You're not saying like that.
I mean, leading up to. Now, so for example, let's say Reese loses a second place vote to Stewie. It doesn't mean that she can't win an MVP. What I'm saying is that she has the ability to do it. And that's what I'm saying. I think she will. I don't know if she'll win one. Y'all talking about Jalen winning an MVP and this and that. It's really difficult for anybody to win an MVP in Angel Wilson.
Yeah.
It's A'ja Wilson's league for the next 5 years.
Well, that's why I said it ain't happening
Yeah.
now. It's
I
going
don't
to
see
happen
anybody
before her
doing nothing
career is
with her on
said and
Earth.
done.
Honestly, I don't see anybody doing anything where that woman on Earth breathing. Nothing. Like, period. Who's stopping her from averaging 20 and 12 for the next 4 years?
And
That's
she
what I
said
said,
she can
like,
get better.
you know-
She said she can get better. That's the
She
scary
can. She
thing.
can shoot threes more. That's my point.
And that's why Angel's not going to win an MVP as long as Wilson's still here for a couple years, and then at that point more players come in. Like it's just hard to fathom.
Well, I hope I'm around. We're still around each other when that happens, Jordan.
Okay.
So we can high five and bottomless fries go to Jordan.
It's being recorded, y'all.
All you can eat.
Episode 20, y'all. Remember.
20. Randy, what's looking up? She gonna win one?
Oh yeah.
8.3? You lying?
No, I think it's 5.3.
Yeah.
It's still a lot. It is too much.
She's at 1.5. She's at 1.5 now. Just for the record, let me pull this up. She's at 1.5.
What?
Oh, the assist turnover ratio. Yeah, it's still way too high. It's way too high.
Yeah, 1.5 for assistant turn. She met 5 turns a game, 8.3 assists.
Yeah, honestly, she's like wrecked her stats for the season. Like her stats are wrecked. She can't fix it.
She just has to average more assists.
She could average 0 turnovers for the rest of the season. Just not have another turnover and end the season with like 3 turnovers a game. You know, she's turned the ball over way too much early in the season.
Yeah. That's why I just average more assists. You just gotta average more assists. Now he talking balls. He's talking about Kamala. What? What are we? I don't know what he's talking about. This man, you trolling. He's been trolling. All right. All right. So I guess I wanted to. Randy kind of. I don't know where Randy went. He was cooking. And he
Come back, Randy.
You just kind of disappeared. I'll let him finish his point. As soon as he gets back on. But if I could finish, there you go. I'll finish what I'm saying. I think she's gonna win one, Jordan. I don't think she. I think that she's gonna be working out with A'ja in the off season. Whatever Asia's doing, she's gonna be doing. She'll be practicing her jumper. She already rebounds better. That's far-fetched to say, but she already rebounds better. She already rebounds better than A'ja Wilson. So like I keep saying, she just gotta pick up her scoring. As she picks up her scoring, her team is gonna win more. As her team wins more, they're gonna look at her as the focal point. They're not gonna look at Kennedy Carter or somebody else.
I mean, I could see her winning a championship before Caitlin Clark. Because the energy that she brings, like these hustle plays, I mean, you can't teach that stuff. Like she's definitely a winning player, you know.
Yeah,
she's a winning championship
player.
I
was the one that told you about that. With, like the players that make impact to winning.
Yeah,
versus
she has a lot of like intangibles that don't show up in the stat sheet. You know, like the energy she brings to the court when she's on the bench. She's a great teammate. Like there's a lot that she brings to a team that makes her a championship caliber franchise player that I would build around. But I could see her winning a championship before Caitlin, but Caitlin's just set up where, she's just gonna collect all the stats, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of that's gonna play into MVPs. Kind of like Luka, Harden. Yeah.
Now that Randy, I'm gonna let you finish. I had another question to that. What were you gonna say, Randy?
But yeah. What's happening?
Who's in charge of that?
AI.
No, but
very mysterious. Very mysterious.
I agree with you. I think just gonna fall on Angel Reese. Like there's so many intangibles that she brings to the table, and it's just like a contagious energy that she has. And I feel like there are a few pieces away from just not only her game but just other players. Just a few slight pieces away from really changing the trajectory of that team. So I'm gonna have to lean on Angel Reese because like she comes off as a coachable player to me, like someone you can have a conversation with. They're not gonna take it the hard way. She's used to adversity. She's used to having her back against the wall, even though she's a winner, which makes no sense. But I just think she's gonna take that information and multiply it. So like you said,
so we got 2 for 8. We got 2 for 8. I think just if I could pick off, I don't know what this man is reading. He's
Stop looking at whoever that is. Comments.
That other guy got to my brain when he said, "Oh, I'm not typing all this for nothing." I was like, "He's right. He's not typing this for nothing. I need to read the comments." I was like, "You're right."
He tricked you.
It was
Gotcha.
a different person. It was a different person.
He
He
played
made me
mind games
feel
on
so
drunk.
bad when he said that. I said, "Oh no,
Got
I
him.
Got him.
he got me. He got me now. That's what I said. All right, let's play. All right. I named the game the fast break. If you don't already know how to play, say you got. I'm gonna give y'all a time. I mean, last time I tried to time it, I'm not gonna have the ability to time it. I'm gonna just give y'all a time segment. I mean, I kind of want to do this organized, but if you want shout out the name, shout out the name. I can hear exactly who's talking. We'll kind of do something civil. Somebody speak, let them get the room. We're gonna go career leaders in the WNBA. Career leaders in the WNBA for assists. Career leaders in assists, and this is total, not by per game.
Tisha Panchero.
DT?
Number 3. Number
Oh
3.
my god.
League Leslie.
Lisa
Yeah,
Leslie is
Taurasi
a
on that
good
list?
pick. She's not on this list though.
Taurasi.
It's assists.
It's
Dang it,
assists.
that's what I was gonna say.
Taurasi is number 5. Jordan, you got 2 points.
Dang it.
Oh, KJ, you're right. I almost said it out loud. I'm pretty sure I just gave it away.
Is it Courtney Vandersloot?
That's hilarious. Y'all didn't pick it, and it's number 2. Jordan's got
Ooh.
2, 3, and
He's
5.
winning.
Super.
Yeah,
Sue
number
Bird.
1. Bird, number 1. Super is number 1. Good job.
Simone Augustus.
Simone Augustus is not on this list. Not a bad
Tamika
pick.
Catchings.
Great pick. She is number 10. Wow, you got 2
Yeah,
points. Jordan, you got 3.
Candace Parker.
Randy,
Gotta be on
come
that
on now.
I don't know.
Cheryl Swoops.
The people I'm
Cheryl
thinking is not.
Y'all lucky.
Cynthia Cooper.
Not okay. This way. Hold on. Cheryl Swoops says no. But who did you say?
Cooper.
Candace
Cynthia
Parker.
Cooper.
Cool. Not on the list. Nope.
Giannis
It's a
is on that
good,
list.
good job. I knew this was a good list.
I was gonna say that.
Number 7. We spoke about one of these players earlier today.
Is it Alyssa Thomas?
Good.
No,
I think she's
She has a
second.
lot of assists.
No, she does.
I lied. Alyssa Thomas is 18, but that's not who I was speaking about.
Probably Becky Hammon.
Yes.
Oh,
That is-
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
man.
trying to think of point guards in my
Yeah, me
head.
too.
They're not.
That was
They're
number
not
6.
happening.
Probably Lindsay Whalen.
Lindsay Whalen. Lindsay
Mm.
Whalen.
Chelsea
Is
Gray?
Lindsay Whalen on this list? She is not. That's not a bad pick. Chelsea Gray is number 9.
Chelsea
Good job.
Gray.
Great.
How did
job.
I not say Chelsea Gray?
Rob, you got
That's my
2. Jordan,
team.
you got 6.
Oof.
Hmm.
Hold
Getting
on.
blown out of.
You got
Cappy Pointer.
number 8. Boy, you reading the list?
Somebody
You got a
who
list in
mentioned
front of
earlier
you?
today was Skylar
Mhm.
Diggins.
He got the list pulled
She on
up.
there?
Timothy?
I can see the reflection in his eyes.
Good
Bro,
job.
Juju Watkins. Juju Watkins is on my phone.
I believe
There's
so.
not
We're
Cappy
kidding.
is number 8. Cappy is number 8.
Skylar Diggins.
Hmm.
Skylar Diggins.
Probably Maya Moore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No. Who said Diggins?
I'm repeating
Oh,
names every
Diggins.
time.
Good job, Randy. Number
Nice.
13.
I'm
That's
not
3
even on the
points.
board. I'm not gonna think of anybody.
That's 3. Randy got 3. Jordan got what? 6. That's 7. You got it. Rob got 2. Well, you got 1. You got 1.
Stewie.
No, I
Stewie
do have one, huh?
Stewie is on this list. You got your point guards. Let me see if I can give you a hint.
Oh, Lauren
Okay.
Jackson.
That was one of the great those.
Not on the list. Okay, 2 of them are head coaches in the WNBA.
Teresa Weatherspoon.
A teaspoon.
Jordan said it first, though.
Ah, I'm too slow.
Well,
There's
the other one was probably Becky Hammon. We already said that one too.
That's
Yeah,
the
we
third
said
one.
it.
Stephanie
There's one.
White.
That's also a good pick.
Ooh,
but
ooh.
you know it. Say it.
Because she played in the W. Don Staley.
Yes.
That's-
Is she on
Okay,
there?
so that's 2. There's
Ooh,
one more. There's
I
an
got
active
2.
WNBA coach.
Okay.
Current
Active coach.
Who
Oh,
the hell's a coach?
WNBA coach. She's actually top 15 in NBA.
Christy Sides.
In WNBA sit. It's not like you're ready.
active coach now?
The coach from what's her name from Sandy
Oh.
Brondello? No, she's not. It can't be her.
That's smart. Just go do them all. Say no, not Rondello.
It's not.
Because
It's not.
you got 8 more coaches to pick from.
Well, it can be the Sparks coach.
It's not the
No, not
Connecticut
him.
coach, right?
You got
White.
five.
said Stephanie White.
Oh, you already said her.
I said
Six.
Stephanie White.
Yeah.
Who
Six
else do we
coaches.
have?
We said
Uh,
Becky.
Cheryl
It ain't
Miller.
Christy
I don't think it's
Size.
going to be Cheryl Miller.
Cheryl Miller don't coach
It's not
the
Sandy
W.
Oh, no,
Brondello.
I meant Cheryl Reeve.
Not-
Not her.
Nope, that's
Not
4.
Cheryl
You got
Reeve.
What
one
would you
more.
like the name?
Who
Not
played?
Latricia
Who's the
Trammell.
Dallas? I was gonna say Dallas's coach, but no.
Trammell, no.
Trammell.
That's 3 more. You got 3 more.
Come on, guys. Coach for Atlanta. What's her
Correct.
name?
Name.
Oh, Tanisha.
Wright. Tanisha Wright. Correct. Tanisha
She's
Wright.
on there?
Oh man, I was never gonna get that.
I know.
Yeah,
that.
I didn't even know. I didn't know that.
I looked at this list. I was like, oh wow, she's the number 15. She's at 15.
Wow.
Stanley's at 21. This other one is a coach, but you're not gonna. She just became the coach for Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know her name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yes.
Oh,
she
yeah.
She played. She was an Uber.
I can't think of her name.
I love it.
Damn.
Follow her.
Tolliver. Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to give like more quote. Like I don't think y'all gonna get the rest of these names. Honestly.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got. You want me to give up the
One
rest?
more
Or not?
guess.
You still want to guess?
Let's get.
Is
one
it
more guess.
anybody? Is it anybody currently playing that we missed? That's on there.
No current players.
Then-
Nobody. Okay.
Tina Charles? Tina Thompson.
No, not
No,
about.
Tina
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
25 is Leilani Smith.
Okay.
Nope.
24 is Vicky Johnson. 23 is Katie Smith. 22.
Who'll say that?
Who was that?
Vicky
I was
Johnson's
literally
on
gonna
there?
say
Okay.
Katie Smith, and then you read off Katie Smith's name.
Okay.
Oh.
23 is Katie Smith. 22 is Tolliver. Staley Weatherspoon. Brian January. Number 19. Number 17, Jasmine Thomas. Tamika Johnson. Followed by her. And then Tanisha Wright. Shannon Johnson. Oh, there's one more active player. Sorry.
Damn.
Number 11 is Daniel Robinson. I'm going to give you a 3-pointer to give the active player. Number 7 is Candace Parker. Number 8 is Kathleen Pondexter. 1 is Super Bannis is 2. Pete Pentra is at 3. Oh, Lindsay Bailey. She's at 4. My fault. The reviews, right? You go.
Give us a clue.
Active player.
No, we said that already. Give us another clue.
Let's see. One of the
Black.
best dressed in the
Black.
day.
Cloud?
Great job. I don't know how you got that off of that, but if you
I was
got
thinking
that,
about the Phoenix Mercury.
Number
it
two.
is. It was Natasha
It
Cloud.
is?
It's Natasha Cloud, yeah.
Wow.
She is
Okay.
underrated after all.
Natasha?
All
She was a
right.
little spicy last night, but okay.
She is great question. She's number 12. So she will move up to number,
Wow.
before the end of next year, she'll move up to next year she'll move up to 10. And then Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray is going to end at the top 10, if not
Oh, yeah, for sure.
5 before the end of next year. Diana Taurasi has 2,000 assists, and the next person is actually the shows,
Let's see this.
which I was like, wow. She had 23 last night. That's something I was talking about 2 years lead, George.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
I didn't know Courtney was up there like that. Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So, y'all want to? I want to tell y'all the genesis of why I brought this list up.
Melissa Thomas.
Yeah, no.
What's the genesis?
Somebody just
Oh,
broke the
God.
assist record for rookie.
Oh,
I mean, she broke 2 records,
good
didn't she?
job, Caitlin, of course.
And,
broke 2 records,
then I
didn't
was
she?
gonna, what I was gonna pose, huh? What, you talking about the turnover record? You talking about the turnover record? Wait, so she broke the record, and I was gonna pose. Do you think she could be the all-time leader in assists before she leaves?
What's the
Oh,
current
definitely.
number?
I do too.
Yeah,
I think so.
definitely for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
At
no,
this
but
age,
her.
she needs.
like 3,000 something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she needs
Yeah.
her.
Oh, how many assists does she have right now?
250. Well, she's only 260, and then she got 10 more game, so she'll get to 300, if not 400. So she's putting up let's say she puts up 300 assists at worst. 3, 6, 9, 12. So in 4 years, she'll be in top 25 all the time. And then in 5 years, she'll
Yeah.
move up another 300 assists. You see what that's why I asked that question. I'm telling you, it's not.
Yeah, she's like 12 years,
Yeah, that's why I asked that
11,
question.
12 years.
You know, and it's the same thing with the scoring. I'm not gonna bring up the scoring again unless I want to play the game. But yeah, and that's why I was like, we're the same thing with Reese. Like I'm not trying to bring it one to the other, but it's like
The rebounds.
a new era that's coming into the WNBA is going to just to demolish every single record that was around. It's all getting. That's why I say Juju, she's gonna own the scoring record because she's just a natural scorer. Like that's
Juju?
all. She's just a natural scorer. 50 piece here, 40 piece here, 30 piece here, 20 piece. Like that's, it's all. It's
You know
all
what this sounds like, DJ? Like, remember back in like 2007? Like, you and these USC guards, you and OJ Mayo, you and Juju Watkins. Like, who's the more hyped USC guard?
I mean, I thought OJ was gonna be
Kinda.
the next
He got
Kobe,
kicked out the
and he
league.
kind of let me down. He definitely let me down. Yeah,
He should
for sure. He was Rashawn McCants was another one of my
He
favorite
did
guards
OJ
back in the
dirty, though. I
day.
ain't
He
gonna
kind of
lie.
let me down too. He was a hooper, bro. He was a hooper for UNT.
That's true.
But it was real. Go Sky, go Aces.
Go Sky, go Aces. I hear
Go
you.
State.
Go
That's what we're
Aces.
keeping it at. Go Sky, go Aces. Nobody else.
All right. Hey, go Sky, go Aces, John. That's what we keep it at.
Yeah.
I'm here. Episode 20.